Do you know that feeling when what you want, usually love, money, or something of that significance, is always just out of reach? And even when you come in contact with that desired thing, things break down. First of all, my name is Anya. I am an author of this book on consciousness and reality and how to create the kind of life that you want. And in the book, as well as in this video, I ask you first to make a shift on looking at your reality as a manifestation of your consciousness, a display of what is happening in your consciousness. I'm sure you've heard people say, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Same idea. So, what happens with consciousness that manifests reality when the desired thing is always out of reach, yet the desire for it is present? It projects what is already yours, what you already have access to, onto the outside event. In fact, that thing that is already yours is absolutely imperative. It's necessary for you to create the kind of experience in love or money, but instead you buy into this identity, right? Into this set of beliefs about yourself that make it look like what really is yours is out there, and you need to negotiate for it. You need to enter into a relationship where you have to trade your own well-being, your own sense of integrity, your freedom for something that they will give you in return. It makes you a little bit needy, a little bit creepy, or like in a lot of situations I see, it's just a carrot on a stick, right? It's always just out of reach. A good example is money, a person who is not aware that they're valuable just because they're here. They're part of the energy that creates the world. The feeling of I'm valuable is going to come when something external happens, like an exchange of money for something they've created. They will always be approaching the exchange or the creation of whatever that they're doing with awareness that something really important is at stake. And when something important is at stake, you go into survival. Same thing works with love. If you think that the feeling of completeness, the feeling of fully embracing and feeling your nature comes from that other person, then you might become a very needy lover, controlling person. You might not show the world how beautiful you really are because you will always be, again, on the hunt for that missing piece. So just to recap, reality has two ingredients, consciousness and what consciousness makes. Consciousness has to be connected to its own nature that is outside of made up stuff, outside of thoughts. And then it creates freely. But if the consciousness is buying into an identity, into an idea that includes lack that you experience internally, that you then project onto the outside and try to fix it through the outside means, you will just keep getting more of the same thing. So do yourself a favor, do identity work, read my book. I still have a few signed copies left.